Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So it's kind of late for me to be just starting to do some crafting. It's about 11:30 at night on a Friday. But I spent a little time in Johnny Junk Journal Shop's sale, and I spent a little time in Cheryl Wilm's jewelry sale. So I am just now getting to the sitting down and crafting. This is a craft with me video. If I didn't say that already, I can't remember. And I went downstairs today and brought my my Sizzix, oh, what do you call it? I don't remember what it's called. But anyway, the die cut thing. I don't know if it's a Big Shot or what it is. I don't think it tells me on here either. But anyway, you can see it. So I wanted to work on some ephemera, some things for the junk journals for the ladies at the shelter. I wanted to show you. I'm trying to see if I left it over on the couch or if I brought it over here. Hold on one second. I was downstairs cleaning up in my other studio area, and I found this book that I forgot I had. And so I pulled some pages out of here to go in the journals for the ladies. I just pulled 12 pages out that had some flowers along with a poem. So I'll fold those in half and put one of those in each journal. I thought that'd be a nice thing to add. And I might add some more to the page. You know, we'll figure that out once we get it inside. But anyway, I got those to put in there now. Put those to the side though, because I don't need those right this second. I grabbed some scraps. I grabbed some tulle or netting. I guess it's not tulle, it's more like some netting. Some different little laces. Got some bling pieces. I got this lace. Some paper flowers that I got in a mystery box. They had this strange little garland. It's all like in little like pom-poms. But I took it apart, and I'm going to use it like for background or just to make like a, oh, like maybe a collage or something like that. Oh, I found my purple ring. I haven't found the black one yet. This one was just over on the side of my craft table. I got my craft area somewhat cleaned and organized in the last couple days, and I got my table completely cleaned off. The only thing on it right now is what I'm working with right now. And so I like that. I like it when my table is clean and I have lots of room to work on a project. Doesn't take long though to fill up the space, does it? I have this paper pad. This is the one I've used for that stuffed envelope thing I did. It's kind of like a mixed media kind of paper. I really like it. It's very versatile. I got some blank cardstock that I had from that same project, and I have the Mariposa paper pad to work with. So got those, and I got some embossing folders. These have different initials on them because I think I got them either at like a thrift store or else they were given to me. So a couple different embossing folders, and I want to do Diane Shaw, who is Shawcraft 1 and My Old Barn Door. she had made some tags where she had cut out some floral pages and put them on the tags, and then she ran them through the embosser, and I want to do some of that. I pulled out some wallpaper that this is just what I had up here, and I want to make like some little envelopes or pockets or something with that maybe. I don't know if we'll get to all this tonight. This is just what I pulled out, just kind of what I had an idea of what I wanted to work on. I also brought up, whoopsie, I brought up a bunch of stencils because I've really been wanting to do some mixed media. I don't know if we'll do any of that tonight or not. Just kind of wanted to have a variety of things up here. I've also got some different stamps, and I have some dies that are pocket dies and some flower dies. So, and I brought this book up to pull some pictures from. So, with all that being said, where do we begin with all this stuff? I think the first thing to do is get some tags. And I think I want to make some tags out of the mixed media paper pack. Just start with that. Because the pictures are small in that book, so I don't know if I'm going to cover the whole tag. Just waiting for a page to pop out at me that I want to use. I think I'm going to go with this one. I don't really have a set color theme for the journals that I'm making the ladies. I think it's just going to be like a variety. Okay, let me move this for just a second because I need to cut this off the paper. And I do have a paper trimmer here as well. So we'll go ahead and cut that off. Just kind of lining it up with the slit in my trimmer there so I know where to cut it. And this is an old blade, so I usually take it across there a couple times. And again, I don't have a garbage over here. I don't know why I always forget to do that. I just took out the bag that I had over here. It was full after cleaning. All right, let's set that up there for now. And let's see how. Just kind of trying to look here. I'm using my, yeah, you can see I'm using my ruler here to kind of see how wide I want my tag. I think I'm going to make a fairly wide tag. I think I'll cut them in, do I want them in 3" or do I want 2½? How wide are my pictures? Most of these little squares are, well, they're about that size. All right, we'll go ahead and do 3 inches. I don't really have a set, like I kind of have an idea of what I want to make, but I don't have a set thing in my brain. Like I don't have in my mind what I want the finished product to look like. And I often craft that way. I'm just cutting this. I hold it. I'm weird. I hold it against my stomach and like hold it up like this. And I guess I just do it that way because I can see it better. And I'm just cutting a few of these since I have so many journals to make. I kind of have to keep thinking mass production here with these journals. And for those of you who don't know, who maybe this is the first video you've caught, I am making 12 junk journals for the women's shelter here in town. Hopefully I get it done while the ladies are still there, although, you know, it wouldn't be a bad thing if they moved on before I did. I mean, there'll always be more, unfortunately. I think if I just, do I want to just fold those in half? I think I do. I think if I just fold them in half, that'll be about the right height. It'll be about 6 inches. I think that'll be about right. Okay. So like I said, this wasn't really a planned video kind of. I mean, I planned on filming, but I didn't really plan exactly what I was going to do. Like, I didn't think in my head, okay, this is my project, this is what it's going to look like at the end. It's kind of like I'm just crafting and I'm just bringing you guys along with me. We're just kind of hanging out, crafting together kind of deal. It's not a tutorial. It's not, you know, a professional kind of thing in any kind of way. It's just, we're just friends here crafting together. Hopefully I can cut that straight, because I honestly can't cut straight to save my life. I probably should be using the paper trimmer, but I think it came out all right. But just to be safe, because these are for somebody else, I would rather they be straight. So I've just got my paper trimmer here. And I'm just going to trim it on the fold. And I'm just going to do each one that way. Gosh, I can't even hardly see that crease. I was going to get my eyes tested, but I was able to get my daughter in, but they didn't have 2 appointments, and I thought it was more important to get hers done before she goes to school. And I'll worry about making my appointment once I find out what my schedule will be with my new job. So I still don't know too much yet, because I haven't technically started yet. You know, I just went to orientation. So still kind of up in the air with a lot of that. Okay, now I want to give it some tag corners. I really should turn that over. About ready to cut that wrong. Well, it's not going to be perfect, but what do I do that's perfect anyway? Not much. So I don't know if there's anybody else out there that likes to watch Netflix, but I like a show called The 100, and they just posted a new season, so I binge watched that for about a day and a half. I'm terrible when I watch that stuff. It's like I have to watch the whole thing. I can't just, you know, watch an episode or 2. I have to watch it till I can't stay awake anymore, or until I have to go do something, and then I have to just keep watching it until it's done. So I finished it. And of course they left it open for another season, so it'll probably be back again. But I like the futuristic sci-fi kind of stuff. I find that fascinating. I'm kind of a sci-fi girl anyway, so not this scary, freaky sci-fi stuff. Well, I don't know, I suppose that might be scary or freaky to some people, but I don't like the horror type stuff. I just like the futuristic space kind of stuff. I might have had a couple that time. That's all right. It'll work. Okay. So there's our tags. Get rid of our little corner pieces. I guess I'll throw them in that box that's down there. I have a box of stuff that I put the stuff in it that I filmed yesterday where I showed you guys what I got from the Crazy Lady discount auctions, whatever. Let me get a drink of coffee. Yes, I'm drinking coffee at 11:30 at night. That's kind of dumb. Sometimes it affects me and sometimes it doesn't, but the only thing I have to do in the morning is, well, I have to be up to take my daughter to get her hair cut. She was supposed to do it tonight, but the road was closed, so the gal that cuts her hair thought, you know, maybe they would be done by tomorrow, and that might be a better time to go. I'm gonna just tear some pages out that have colors and stuff that I think might go well, because this paper is so busy. Kind of like the white and green. Definitely have quite a collection of these kind of books now. I was going to try and scan some of these, but it's like, why? It's like you think you're not going to have any more of these to use, but then you think about all the ones you see at auctions and sales and thrift stores, and you're like, you really don't need to save all these like you think you do. And, you know, really, a lot of times I think, why am I so worried about getting books when there's thousands of images online? But on the other hand, it takes so much ink to print all that stuff. So, there's some nice ones in here. Okay, that's probably enough for right now. Okay, put that on the floor. Now, let's see. Kind of like this one. I think that would look really pretty on there, don't you think? So we'll go for that one. I don't know if I want to put the words on there too. I mean, it's not really a gardening journal. It's just a kind of a spiritual one. We'll just cut it out, and then, sorry, I'm off camera. I don't know if you guys really care if I'm actually cutting on camera or not. I think what I'll do is I think I'll go ahead and put the whole thing on there, but then I might do some collaging and stuff on top of that anyway. But we'll put it on there just to have it on there, but we're probably going to cover it up. You know me, I usually start with a foundation and then I build on it and keep adding stuff. Oh, and guess what else I found while I was cleaning the space over here to the right? I found my glue pen. Can you believe that? That thing has been lost for, oh, I don't know, weeks, and I had put an eye pin in there. I had bought some stainless steel eye pins for jewelry. But I figured since I found the actual one that goes in it, I would put it in there for now. But I do want to make a dangle, a bead dangle to put in there, which is why I got the eye pins. But I just thought that was so funny that I found that on the floor in my mess of stuff when I cleaned it up. So kind of ironic, actually, that it was actually here. And of course now my glue doesn't want to come out. I think my tip's a little blocked up. I ran some hot water through it when I had the wrong kind of pin in there. I actually need to get some more of this before it gets too cold here so that I don't run out through the winter, because I don't know how many of you know that they can't ship it when it's cold. It ruins the glue. I think the glue freezes or something. But anyway, they won't ship it in the winter to the cold states where I live. So, got to make sure you have it on stock, or stock up and have it on hand, however you want to say it. Or you might run out. I do have a refill bottle, but I just want to be sure that I have enough. So, okay, I'm gonna do it like a assembly line kind of thing. Like I'm gonna take each tag and put the picture on, and then I will come back to it. So, you know, you may want to fast forward this part if you get bored watching me do that, or if you're crafting along with me, you may not care. That one's kind of, ooh, that's kind of pretty. Those roses, those pretty. I think I'll put those on there. If I find it blends in too much, I'll cut out a different one, but right now I'm kind of liking those. So my daughter, she's pretty excited about getting her hair cut tomorrow. She was going to do it the weekend before last, but the gal who cuts her hair, her name is Val. She had to go to the dentist, and I asked her, I said, are you sure you're going to feel like cutting hair after going to the dentist? I don't know what she was having done, but I mean, really, who feels like doing much of anything after a visit to the dentist? So she's like, yeah, you might be right. I'll call you and let you know, and or text, whatever. And sure enough, she texted me saying, I'm not too sure I'm gonna feel like cutting hair. Maybe we should reschedule. So but she was gone out of town last weekend, and so she's pretty, my daughter's getting kind of anxious to get it done, because next week we go for orientation, and when they have orientation, that's when they do their pictures, and she wants to have her new haircut, of course, before she gets her picture taken, which, you know, I don't blame her. I want that up a little bit higher. So I'm glad she's going to be able to get it done tomorrow. She wanted to get it cut and colored, but you know, that can get to be a costly thing, and she didn't have quite enough cash to do both. And I had some, I did her hair for her last year. I'm not sure if I want that one on there or not. We'll save that for later, just in case. I'm thinking I might want this one. Yeah, I like the multicolored. But anyway, I had some purple. She wants it like a blue color, but I have this purple left over from what she was doing last year, and so I told her if she wanted, I could use up the purple, so at least she had some color in it. And then later on we could get the blue put in her hair. We have to talk to Val about that, because Val was thinking she might need to take her hair lighter before she did the blue, and I don't know if I want her having all that stuff done. I don't know if I want that much chemical processing going on her hair and her head and all that kind of stuff. I don't know. I kind of like to avoid chemicals as much as possible. And with her having migraines, I don't like to irritate those either with smells. And, you know, we don't think about all the things that get into our system through our senses. You know, our touch and our smell, and I don't realize the things that we take in through smelling. But anyway, I'm not going to get into all that tonight. But anyway, I just kind of want to limit that kind of stuff as much as I can. I mean, she's almost 16, and I do like to let her express herself in her own creative way. So, that butterfly is kind of pretty on there. I hate to cover that up. Maybe we'll go with a... No, I don't like that one. Yeah. Those are kind of pretty. Those are kind of pretty too. That one's shorter. Maybe I'll go with that one. We'll see how it looks. So anyway, the purple dye that we got last year is a natural dye, so it doesn't have all the chemicals in it. She wants to get her hair cut quite short, so she's gonna go about shoulder length first, because her hair's been really long for a long time. She donated it the year before last for Miles for Miracles, which is a fundraiser for cancer research that the school does every year. I don't know if schools do it all across the United States or just in our state, but yeah, that way I won't cover up the whole butterfly. Put that. Okay. So anyway, she had donated her hair for that because it was like almost to her behind when she did that, and now it's like down to the probably about middle of her back. No, it's a little bit lower than the middle of her back. So she's getting a few inches taken off, and she has super thick curly hair. It's like, my gosh, I would do anything to have her beautiful hair, but she makes me straighten it. She doesn't like her curl. In my whole life, that kind of blends in a little bit. I'll have to figure out something to make that pop. But anyway, I've always gotten perms to try to put curl in my hair, and she has her hair straightened because she doesn't like her curl. So there you have that. I guess we're never satisfied with what we have. We always want the opposite. I guess that's just the nature of the human beast. Do I want to put that one on there? Those ones are kind of pretty. I think I'm going to go with this one. This definitely is a good book for this. And I couldn't begin to tell you where I got it. I've got some at thrift stores. I've got some at live sales. So anymore, I don't remember exactly which books came from which place. I definitely have been blessed in finding different ones at thrift stores and getting great prices. And then, you know, live sales too have been, they've been okay. I mean, my best bargains, of course, for all of us are thrift stores, but, and you know, that one thrift store where I got a bunch of them for super cheap was a really good deal too. But anyway, I feel like I'm getting kind of rambly now. Hopefully I won't get that way being tired, but I'm not really tired. It's just late at night, I guess. I don't know if I told you guys or not. I had my son over earlier. I want to do some white. I don't know. It's not really my jam. I kind of like these colorful ones. But anyway, he came over and helped me take out a bunch of cardboard and boxes and stuff that I had out in the garage. It's like sometimes I feel like, you know, I'm going to save stuff because it's like, oh, I might need to use that for this or that or whatever. But, you know, you get to a point in time where you have to realize that you're never going to use all the stuff that you're saving. There's just not enough lifetime to use every single piece of cardboard that comes your way. Especially if you order a lot of stuff online, like I do. You guys are going to hear my daughter moving around upstairs. I just heard her door open. Oh, sounds like she's coming downstairs. Hey, kid.
Hi.
What you doing?
I want Cheerios.
You want Cheerios? Don't get too much go power at night.
It's only midnight.
Yeah, it's only midnight.
It's not that late.
Make it a small bowl, too, because you don't want a lot on your stomach going to bed.
No promises, but I'll try.
Okay.
You're still filming?
Yeah, I'm just doing a craft with me. I've only been filming for 30 minutes.
Oh, that's boring.
That's boring?
Yeah.
She's telling me I'm boring, you guys. Am I boring?
You gotta spice it up a little.
Well, you have to understand, most people that watch these craft with me videos, they're just looking for someone to keep them company. So they're just like maybe listening in the background while they're working on their stuff too.
Is that you're saying they're old?
No, I'm saying that we like to have people to craft with. I'm saying exactly what I said, girl.
Right. Yeah.
Hey, did I tell you I found my glue pin?
Did you find that ring yet?
No, I didn't find my black ring yet. I found that blue necklace, though. The blue necklace that I got with that first group of jewelry. I seem to, you guys, I seem to have lost my whole first order of jewelry that I got from Cheryl. But I had worn the blue necklace and earrings, and I knew I had worn them. And I couldn't find that either, but it was up on the TV underneath a movie box. Like, these are the earrings. Whoops. And then this necklace. I'd worn it to work one day. Of course, I got it. Where's the end of it? Right here. Anyway, it's got, I've already showed you guys this anyway, but it's got the 3 chains. So anyway, I did find this one. I could have swore, I think I got a black, I'm going to have to watch my videos, because I thought I got a black necklace and earrings, and I got that black ring. And I don't know what else, but I can't find that stuff, so I need to watch my video to even see what I got. What was I going to put on here? Did I have something picked yet? I got distracted. I forgot what I was doing.
What are you doing?
I'm making tags for those journals.
Oh, how nice.
And I'm going to, after I put these on, I'm going to run them through the embosser to put texture on it. And then I'm going to probably make a little collage on the bottom of it. You don't care. Why are you asking me this stuff? You don't care what I say anyway.
Because if you get your video over 10 minutes, it'll monetize.
No, I have to get 1,000 subscribers before that even becomes a possibility.
Anyway, fuck it. Good luck with that.
I know, it's crazy.
You'll get there.
Yeah, I'm not really going to focus on it. Otherwise, it's too frustrating. At one point, you guys, I was about, what was it, 3 away from 800 subscribers. And then within 2 days, I lost 4.
I mean, did you think the most subscribed YouTuber got 98 million in a day?
No, I know.
Don't answer that, because actually it took a few.
I know it doesn't happen overnight. Like I said, that's not my main focus anyway. But of course it would be nice. I mean, who wouldn't want to get up there and maybe have a chance? But it's not my focus. Hanging out with friends on YouTube, that's my focus. I only do things while they're fun. If it gets to be a chore or something I have to think about or worry about subscribers and stuff, then it's not fun.
So where's your glue pen?
It was over here on the floor with, I don't know, some stuff. I don't even remember. I just moved stuff and I'm like, oh my gosh, there's my glue pen. I was stuck to it.
Now what else do you need to find?
My black ring. Let's see what I got. I got one tag left. So what do we want to put on this one? Those are kind of pretty, but let's see. Bye, daughter.
I'm not leaving that.
Oh, you're not?
Nah.
That purple one's kind of pretty. Do we want just one flower? Those ones are kind of pretty too. I think I'll go with these ones. Those are pretty.
Do your fans enjoy me being here?
I don't know.
Is my presence welcome?
Is your presence welcome? I don't know. You guys comment below and let Elizabeth know if her presence is welcomed on the video or not. I don't think she really cares, but you know, you can humor her if you want to and comment.
It really doesn't matter. It's too great for my self-esteem.
You're silly.
The age mine needs to be raised. Not yeah. Once a day. I mean, I'm already trying to find a will to live.
Elizabeth, stop. She's being silly, you guys.
Why?
I had to turn around and give her the look. Look and watch what you're saying on my channel.
You're not monetized. You don't gotta worry about it yet.
Yeah. I was telling her the other day, we were in the car, and sometimes she and I get going back and forth with just silly, I don't know, dialogues back and forth.
Although you have to be careful though. Having me in a video could easily get your comments disabled because I'm under 18.
What?
You haven't heard?
No.
If a kid in your video is under 18, your comments can get disabled. It's a protection thing, I think.
It's only if they're not appropriate, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
I think. I don't know. It's weird.
Okay, so anyway, goodbye, daughter. Thanks for stopping by.
Fine. Oh, okay, then.
I don't know if I like that one. It kind of blends in. I think I'm going to take this one off if I can.
Okay, bye.
Bye, honey.
Great to feel welcome.
Yep, I'm not going to... I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that off. I mean, it doesn't really matter if it tears or whatever, because... What are you saying?
Nothing, I just talking myself in my self-loathing.
Oh, stop. Anyway, that one just kind of blended in too much. I wasn't really liking it. Oops. Oh. I'm just going to cover that. I don't want to... you won't be able to see it, but I don't want to weaken the paper there where it's peeling off. So we'll just throw that one away. Let's see what else we have. This one's kind of pretty. That one might be better. The other one was just too much the same colors of the background. So it was bugging me. It was bugging me because it was just getting lost in the paper. Oh, my stomach just made a weird noise. I swear sometimes it sounds like there's little aliens in there. Let's see. There we go. See, doesn't that one look better? It kind of pops off a little bit better than that other one did. So we'll just pop that on there. My daughter has kind of a dark sense of humor. She talks about dark and, like, I don't know, different kind of things, but it's just talk. She's not really like that. She's just kind of smart aleck and sarcastic, and, you know, she doesn't really mean the things that she talks about. Okay. All right. I think those are off to a good start. Yeah. Those would be pretty in a, like a flower or summer journal too. But anyway, I think the ladies will like them. I'm just trying to do stuff that's pretty and cheery and that they'll like, and I'll put some paper on the back so they can journal on them. Okay, so let's move the stuff out of the way that we don't need right now. There's the garbage. Okay, so the next thing I think I want to do is run them through the embosser, because I think after I do that, I'm going to want a collage on there. So let's do that. I don't have a lot of embossers, or embossing folders, I guess you call them. So I guess I want to put it right side up, right? I haven't really used them a lot. I'm hoping I have, it's not going to be enough with that. I'm going to need something. I don't have the actual, oh wait, what am I doing? Duh, I need the trays. I haven't used that in a while, and I have a little brain fart there of what I'm supposed to do. It's got to go between the plates. There we go. It's got to go between the plates, Durinda. That would help. Okay, I'm going to need to, let's move this stuff. I'm going to need to turn this so I can actually get a hold of the handle. Okay. Here. Turn it around this way. There we go. Think about this, Durinda. Okay, hopefully that'll be tight enough. It feels like it is, or is it too tight? I don't want to break it, but I want it to... Oh, I might have to open that up one. Hold the phone. I thought for the thin ones you had to, good Lord, could I be any more awkward? Probably. I thought for the thin ones you had to have this one, but maybe it's the second one. I don't know. I don't know if that's going to be tight enough or not. Doesn't feel like it's doing anything. We'll see. Trial and error here. It's not something I really use a lot. Let's see if it... Oh, it did get it. Oh, cool. It did a reverse, though. I gotta put it the other way, but can you see the... how it's got the embossing in it? And there's the back side. Isn't that cool? But I think I want the raised edge on the other side. But I just thought that looked so cool when Diane did that I wanted to try it. And I'm glad I did. I really like that. But I need to do it the other way. Okay, well, let's try it again. See if we can get it to go the right way this time. So I want it turned this way because these are the rough edges. Okay. Straight. Alright. I have new ones of these plates, but I'm waiting to use them until these are just no good at all, because these ones are in bad shape, and I just want to keep the other one nice as long as possible. Hold on a second. I need to get it up on the plate more. There we go. Definitely need a lot of room to work with these things. Sometimes I think it would be nice to have the automatic one so I don't have to crank the handle, but I guess as long as I'm still able to do it, there's no point in wasting the money on another one. Okay, why did that still do it the wrong way? What am I doing? Didn't I put it? Oh, okay, yeah, I put it in the wrong way again. Feels really cool though. You guys know how I am with texture if you watch me at all. I love that. I might have to take some ink over that to bring that out. Although I was gonna put you know what, I should have put the I wonder if I should have put the paper on there first before I embossed it. Oh well. See if I can get this right one of these times first for how I want it to be. Try it again. Gosh, I feel like I'm so awkward with this thing, probably because I don't use it as often as I should. And of course, everything's more awkward when you're on film, don't you think? Or on camera, whatever. It's not really film anymore. There we go. I finally got it. See how the raised bumps are on this side? That's what I wanted. I wanted it on this side, and I wanted it flat on this side. Yay! I really like how that looks, though. Isn't that cool? Such a simple thing, but it just adds so much to the tag. Thank you, Diane, for this idea. I'm really enjoying it. All right. And again, this is going to be repetitive since I have so many to do. So, you know, feel free to fast forward if you want or whatever. I mean, I guess I just want you to know I realize it might be boring to watch me do the same thing over and over again, but I guess I could pause the video, but that's just so much work to have to stop and pause it. I guess you can fast forward just as easily as I can pause it. Right? Right. And besides, if I pause it, then you guys wouldn't get to watch me fumble and mess up and try to figure out how to get that embossing the way I want it. I like to watch videos where people maybe make mistakes and, you know, you learn from their mistakes, and also you see that other people, you know, they're not perfect. We all make mistakes and do things that aren't quite what we want to do. I'm going to try this one next. This is like a circular kind of thing. We'll see how that looks. Now, I want the rough edge on top, and this turned over. There we go. Let's see how this one looks. About the time I figure out how to do it, that's when I'm done. The long piece keeps getting in my way. Okay. Let's see how this one looks. Oh, that's cool too. Look at that. Isn't that cool? And there's the back. Like that. I like the other one better though because it's smaller and it gives more texture. Let's see, how many more do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll do a couple more with these, and then I have another one that has flowers. I want to try that one too. I don't know why I didn't use these things more. I should have used these for my swap that I did. Probably would have made nicer things for the, oh, you know, you're under time crunch. You don't really think about everything. And this mat's moving all over. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about that loaded envelope swap that I did. Very cool. Yeah, it's coming out nice. I like that. It's glue on my hands. All right, we'll do one more, and then we'll do the other one. See what that looks like. And Laura, if you're watching, Laura's the Jersey Crafter. If you're watching, I haven't forgotten that you asked me to do a tutorial on the envelope board. And I will do that. I have it in my brain to do that for you. I was talking about how I finally figured that out and was able to make some envelopes, and she wanted me to do a tutorial. So, because she's my buddy, I will do one. Not that I'm any kind of expert or anything, but okay. So the other one that I have that I haven't used yet are these little, it's kind of hard to show embossing folders on film, but they're these little flowers. I always say on film. I mean, when I say on film, I mean on camera. I know there's no film. Where are my other tags? Did I do 12? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Did I only do 8 and not 12? Did I count them, you guys? I don't remember if I counted them. Do I need to make some more? I thought I had 12. Maybe I didn't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I only have 8. I need 12. I could have swore I had 12. But I don't see them. So unless they're hiding somewhere under something, I need to make 3 more. Good Lord. Okay. Count these one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need 4 more, not 3 more. You guys been yelling to me all along saying, Durinda, you don't have 12. You don't have 12. I hope you were. I guess I didn't pay attention when I was doing them to make sure I was going to get 12. Oh, what other paper do we want to use? Got a lot of this green one. Maybe I should use this one. It's not my favorite color, but I could put them on this side. Okay. What did I make these? 3 by 6, I think it was. Pretty sure. Get my board back here. Let's put these back over here. 6. Yep, 3 by 6. Okay. Heck, this might be all we do tonight. It's already almost an hour. I kind of like this side of it. Let's start with this, I think. A little bit more color on it. 3. Should be able to get 4 out of this. 3. Okay. Down there. We need, oh yeah, that's right. We just folded it in half, didn't we? Okay. Sorry if I'm not on camera, you guys, but you have seen me do this. Nothing that great or that complicated. I'm just going to cut it on the crease again. Boy, time sure does go by fast, doesn't it? Doesn't feel like I've been sitting here an hour already. Of course, my hind end feels like I've been sitting here an hour. Oh. I got a nice cushy office chair, but it's still only handles sitting here for so long. Okay, I'm going to use one of these for the corners. Let go, let go. See where to cut, and they're all the same color like that. All right, get rid of those corners. And now, where do those magazine pages go? There they are. Okay, no, they can't be far. I just put them in that box. All right. What is that? That purple would be pretty on there. So what are you guys working on? I like it when you put in the comment box and tell me what you were working on while you were crafting along with me, or if you were crafting along. I thought about going live tonight, but I don't know. It's just, I've said this before, it's kind of hard for me to stay focused live to work on a project because I try to pay attention to the conversation too, and it just gets to be kind of hard. I don't know if that one's got too much. I think maybe this one might be better. All right. Glue. Where'd my glue go? Whoopsie. Seems kind of weird having all this time off work, but it has been nice working on stuff here around the house. And I know it's not going to be like I thought. I kind of thought when I did finally start that we'd be working long shifts, but it sounds like we're not. Like the first day, I start on the 31st, going at 7 a.m., and they had said that I'll work till 4. So that's still a long day. That's what, 9 hours with a half-hour lunch. But it's not 10 or 12 hours like I thought it might be. So that's not too bad. What about these ones? This might be kind of pretty on there. I love clematis. I have had these a few times at different places. I usually get the purple ones, of course. But where I'm living now, it's hard to grow flowers here. The soil is terrible. And I bought 2 rose bushes when I first got here because I have always had beautiful rose bushes, but they died right away. I've never had roses die right away like that. I did everything like I normally would, but they just, I don't know, they just didn't take here. So after that, I just decided it's just going to be hanging baskets or, you know, potted plants, I guess. I'll try that one on there. Let's see. Put that on there. Over there. Kind of like that one on there. And it's got like this down here, but this is going to be covered anyway. Okay, I need one for there. Those, yeah. Let's see what else we got. Those are kind of... Oops. Jumped right out of my hand. Let's see what else we got. Let's see what our choices are. Probably thinking about it way too much, but this one's a little bit busier, so I want to be kind of careful what let's try this one and see what it looks like. Make sure we don't have a better choice on the back side. Not sure yet. Gotta cut it down where I can actually see what it's going to look like. Yeah, I think that one will be okay, especially because it's going to be up there towards the top where the color is. This will be collaged on. Okay, I think those are the ones we'll use. So we'll go ahead and... Oh, wait a minute. I don't need all that on there. What am I doing? Here we go. Okay. Get out of the way. Oops. Totally glued my fingers with that one, but that's all right. I think this plant kind of goes along with the plant that's on there, doesn't it? Don't you think it kind of looks similar? I think it does. It's almost 12:30. I swear if I just let myself go and not pay attention to the time, I probably could stay up all night crafting. I'm sure you guys are probably the same way. A lot of you. One thing I'm finding hanging out with all you lovely people in the crafting community is how much a lot of us have in common, especially when it comes to our habits and our likes and stuff with crafting. Okay, move these out of the way. I was like, what do I have on my hand? But it looks like I got a little bit of a bruise. I must have hit my hand on something. Okay, what did I do? Oh, like what did I do with the embossing folders? Now I can't find those. All right. Okay. Oh, put that pin in the glue. You guys tell me. Put that pin in the glue, Durinda. Leave that off. Okay, let me get a drink. Coffee's probably... Ooh. How did I spill my coffee? My goodness. Got coffee all over my coaster. Coffee on my table. How did I do that? Oh, I bet it was when I was using the Sizzix. All that shaking around. I had a napkin here. What did I do with it? Well, I guess I took it out to the kitchen. Good Lord. Be coffee dyeing when I don't need the coffee dye, huh? Alright, I'll set that on the floor then. Hopefully I remember it's there and don't knock it over. Coffee on my goodness. Coffee everywhere, you guys. Alright, bring this back. Open this up. Off the plate again, but hopefully it worked. That one doesn't really show up as much, does it? It's just little flowers. You can feel them though. I think that first one I used is my favorite just because it puts, although when you get it back here, there you go, now you can see it. It's still kind of cool. I'm still going to do them all in that one, but I think the first one is probably my favorite just because I think it gives it the most texture, and I'm all about that texture. Well, for crying out loud. Am I the only one that has this much trouble with these things? It's like I can't get things to stay straight. It's all over the place. Maybe that's why I don't use it that much, because I seem to struggle with it so much. Okay, so that one's done. Oh, put it underneath, not on top. Ooh, crackle, crackle. What did I do different? Must have turned my plate the other way. Yeah, this is exactly what spilled my coffee. You can tell the way this table's moving all over right now. And sorry if that messes the camera up too for you guys when I'm doing that. It makes it shake. Cool. Love it. Love it. Okay. All right, got one more. Right. There we go. Oh, that one I did. Oh, I did that one backwards. I don't know how I did that, but oh well. Matters not. It's just the way it is. So I think what I'll do next is put some tea-dyed paper, coffee-dyed, whatever I've got on the back for journaling. I wonder... I want to see how that feels through it, though, before I do that. We're at an hour. Okay, put this down here. Oh. Okay. These down here, too. Get rid of these. Not really getting rid of them, of course. I'm just putting them out of my way. Okay, paper trimmer over there. Perfect. garbage. Okay. Now, what I want to look for, what did I do? I may not just use tea dyed. I might use some of my colored paper. This is the box where I had all the paper from when I did the Wizard of Oz journal. And so I just figured I would keep all that stuff, but you know what I might do is use some of this colored paper instead of coffee dyed. Like there's this is like a, I don't know if it's going to show up. It doesn't look like it right now, but sometimes it's darker. But that might be pretty on the back of there with the green. And I think you'll still be able to feel the texture through it. So I think I'll just glue those right on top and then cut around it. Get along the edges. Although I'll probably, well, there's no probably, I will sew around it. So I guess it's not as worrisome. Make sure I get it all glued because it'll be sewed on anyway. I wish I could get 3 of them on there, but I can't. Let's go to the other side. Yeah. Nope, only going to get 3 out of it, and the rest is going to be scrap. Still, I can get it closer so I'm not wasting any more than I have to. Okay, so there's that one. This one's got kind of like some, it's kind of like a light pinky purple, so I'll put that on this one because it's got some of those colors in it. That'll work. Yep, I love that embossing on there. I really do. I think that just adds a little extra element of interest and texture, and yep, just gives it a little more pizzazz. Pizzazz-matazz. Oops, I got 2 of them there. So other than taking my daughter to get her hair cut in the morning, I also want to, if I have enough time before they close, I want to stop by the local meat market and get some burger. You can get a 10-pound bag of ground round for 40 bucks. And it's really good meat. And it comes from a farm in, last I knew it came from a farm in, I think, Indiana. and it's like no hormones, no none of that bad stuff. The antibiotics and all that stuff, they're more natural raised. They're pasture raised too. They're not, it's not like the big conglomerates that stack their animals practically on top of each other and they're just in pens and they don't take care of them and, you know, load them up with antibiotics and things that are bad for us. So I like to get my burger there. And then I bag it up into baggies and share it with my son. So of course he likes it when I go to get it too, so that he gets some. And then all I have to do is do a little bit of house cleaning and laundry here and there. And probably some more crafting, because I would like to get these journals done before I start work. I don't know if that's realistic or not, but since I have this time in between, you know, I'm working on getting things done here in the house, but I also want to work on these journals too in between. Kind of break it up a little bit, you know, doing both. I also need to do that Let's Monkey Around video yet, doing the boho beads. I have forgotten. And I did say when I started that series that it wasn't going to be on any kind of regular schedule, because I just never know what my schedule's going to be. I did watch the video to see how she did them. These are coming out so pretty. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is cut those out and sew around them, and I will do that off camera. And then when we come back, the next craft with me, I will work on the collaging aspect. I won't do that without you guys. So I'll do the cutting and the sewing. I'll finish that up tonight before I go to bed, and then or I may not. I don't know. It's almost 1:45 now. So I may not. But anyway, the next time we get together, these will be ready to be collaged on. So thanks for hanging out with me, you guys. And I hope you were crafting along with me. Be sure to leave me a comment. And if you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe and notification bell if you want to. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.